Good evening, everybody. How are we today on this Tuesday evening? Welcome to the Departure Lounge podcast YouTube channel. This is not, of course, a Departure Lounge Departure Lounge podcast, but we are doing something a little bit different to make up for the fact that we didn't do anything on Sunday because I wasn't feeling well. So I figured, let's come entertain you lot, shall we? with some fascinating landing challenges, which is what we're doing this evening. We'll just let it build. We've got a few people watching, so good evening to everybody watching. Come and say hello in the chat for tonight's show. See who we have already. So we've got MaxJet TV Live. Good evening to you. Welcome to Big Landing TV School. It's not going to be a school, buddy. Far from it, judging by the challenges. As you can see, I have taken part in some of them already. Let me just up my brightness a little bit. Say hello in the chat. Yep. That'll do, I think. Colour maybe? Yeah, that'll do. There we go. A little bit brighter, so we're good. Hope everyone's well. So we're doing some landing challenges today. So for those that don't know, on my Super Sim Saturday streams, I tend to get ridiculed for my landings, which have improved recently. So what I decided to do to make up for the fact that we didn't do a podcast show on Sunday. I forgot what day it is today. It's Tuesday today, isn't it? Tuesday. So after Sunday, I wasn't feeling very well, so I figured I'd make it up to you guys and do some landing challenges at airports that are very, very difficult to land at, because nothing says somebody that bins their landing more so than taking it to an airport where it gets even harder for you. So that's what we're doing this evening. You guys, of course, are also going to be choosing where we go to. Basically, I will show you the landings shortly. How are you feeling? Are you better now after yesterday? Yes, I'm alright. I'm feeling a lot better. I needed the rest. That's for sure. Definitely needed the rest. Just, I don't know what was wrong with me. Just didn't feel very well. And thankfully now I'm alright. So we're all good. We're all good to go. So the podcast show will be back this coming Sunday with what we were supposed to do, which was the story of British Airways Flight 38. However, this is what we're doing today. So tonight we're doing some landing challenges. We're here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The landing challenges on Flight Simulator 2020 are very varied. They are varied. Let's just bring it up onto the full screen here. There we go. So they are varied, and they're split into basically 3 categories here. As you can see, I have done some already, and I've done some off screen. This was a while ago, so I'm more than happy to try them again. So they're split into 3 different categories. You've got famous, which is well-known locations and challenges that are well within reach, focus on fundamental landing techniques, precision, and smoothness. Jim Gemmell, evening Tom. No, you don't have to suffer. Much appreciated, Jim. I knew you were a good guy, really. Thank you so much. I'm looking down as well from time to time because I am looking at my phone as I do this because my screen is full, so I can't actually read the chat unless it's on my phone. But yeah, so thank you for joining us this evening. We've got epic, which is short airstrips, treacherous terrain, dramatic approaches, and harrowing descents. Face the most iconic and dangerous places to land in the world. And we have strong wind as well. As a category, not literally me. Although, judging by what I saw on Instagram last night, that's one of us in the chat has strong wind. Make a pilot's job even harder. Contend with air currents and crosswinds along the approach path to ensure a good landing. So I'll quickly run through some of the airports that we have, then I'll let you guys decide what we do first. So we have Rune in Denmark, we've got Arlanda in Sweden, and of course it's Stockholm. We got Hachijojima in Japan, which I think I've tried already, judging by that. I don't remember when I've done that. In fact, I'm not going to read them out. I will just scroll them and you can have a look so you can see what's around. We've got some interesting places, especially that I haven't been to yet actually in the sim. So got some wonderful tricky places. Klagenfurt is a decent one as well. The aircraft you see on the screen are those that you fly in the challenge. So for Klagenfurt you will fly the TBM 930, but if you do Hartsfield Jackson in Atlanta, you will fly the 747. So bear that in mind. Can you try out the heavies as well, like the 330 Neo? They're not on the challenges. That's the thing, because it's a third party aircraft. You're only using the default aircraft that are actually in the sim. So these are the ones. Rio de Janeiro is a decent one as well. Toronto, haven't tried it yet. I think that's the not actual. It's what's the name of the airport? Billy Bishop, I think it is. Potentially that one. So it gives you an idea for what we're looking at. In terms of the epic ones, these are where the fantastic ones are. Again, I'm not going to read them out. I am literally just going to show you them so you can get a rough idea as to what is there. Of course, the two most popular ones, you've got Courchevel in France, and of course the most famous of them all, Lukla in Nepal. So we have that to do as well. Like I said, you guys are going to be providing me with the challenges that you want me to do as a slight punishment for not being here on Sunday for the podcast because I wasn't very well. Moving down from there, some of these ones, like I said, Leon, which you may think, okay, that's fine. It's not. It's like a 90-degree sort of Kai-Tak turn into the runway there. Paro in Bhutan is an interesting one as well. And of course, more of the interesting ones of Sabre, which of course is the shortest runway in the world that can take commercial aircraft. I believe it's like 400 feet long or something like that. It's not very long at all. And of course the ominous St. Bart's. And then for the strong wind challenge, it's basically crosswind challenges into Gibraltar, Funchal, Innsbruck, Düsseldorf, Punta Resi, Outskerries as well. I've tried that one. That one was very difficult. Queenstown, Sedona, and of course Britain's own Southampton on the south coast as well. So like I said, the aircraft you see in the pictures is what you will use for the challenge. You've seen basically the challenges that are there. Interestingly enough, I mentioned it in the advert, but it's not actually there. Kai-Tak is not there at all, but providing this stream goes well enough, I will give that to you at the end because the airport is implemented on the sim. So I will try out the 330 Neo at Kai-Tak if that's what people want to see at the end of the show. So I need suggestions, please, to which one you want to see first. Do you want to see famous, do you want to see epic, or do you want me to try crosswind first? And we'll see how we get on from there. Is Gibraltar on the list? Gibraltar is on the list. It's under the strong wind category. It's here, and you fly the 320 Neo, so it's there. Max saying strong wind first. Of course you would. Although the interesting one of they've chosen a 747 for Innsbruck, which is quite interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, so we're going to go for strong wind. Jim knows what I'm on about. So we've got strong wind first. You've got to pick one out of these lot that you want me to try first so that we can get the show off and running, please. I'll do a quick scroll through. Give me a shout which one you want me to see, want me to do first. You also get marked out of so many points as well, so we can have a good old giggle at that. And of course you can rate the landing out of 10 as well. Why not? Spoiler, most of these landings will end up going incredibly wrong. Jim saying Funchal. Funchal could be decent. It's one I've never flown into on this sim yet, and plus with strong wind it's going to be quite interesting. I think we'll go Funchal first. So here we go. So we start quite a way out, I think. But yeah, so here's the world's top 10. Don't expect me to get in there because that will not happen. And we're going to go into the runway here. So it gives you a box that you can touch down on. I think that's where you actually do touch down, and then obviously they mark you on centering the aircraft and of course your stopping distance as well. So without further ado, let's go into it and see how many points we can actually get. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us today. So the good thing about this as well is it tells you the approach. We've got to literally attack it at almost like a 45-degree angle. Did you know the code is called Funchal, Cristiano Ronaldo? Yes. It's where Ronaldo was born, I believe, was Madeira. So, close to the target, you can see it on the screen there. You don't need me to read it out. In fact, I will read it out because you can't actually see it on the screen. It says you score points depending on the longitude distance from your touchdown point to the target center. The closer to the target, the more points you earn. Ignoring that because there is nothing wrong with my internet. Ignore that. Just let the game catch up with itself, clearly. So there you go. That's what we're flying. The A320 Neo. We're going to be attacking the approach. So we're going to go literally attack 45 degrees. Here we go. Let's see how we get on. And of course there is crosswind as well. Wayne Hartshawn, hello to you. Let's go. Okay, clearly the game needs to catch up with itself, which is wonderful. Come on now. Didn't do this earlier. Come on. Muck about with me now. I don't know how it goes from literally doing a 3-hour flight this morning. So just bear in mind, we're not actually moving. We're not actually moving right now. Because the game has decided it's gonna... In fact, I don't know what it's doing. Why are we not moving? Okay, well, I mean, that's interesting. Try and restart that, because the problem is I don't know why it's not allowing me to actually fly it. It's not moving at all. I don't get why. Steve, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Oh Christ, okay, we're actually flying now. Okay, good. Good-o. Right, we have got... Must be the wind hitting my engines. It's either that or it is literally the crosswind. But anyway, we're going to go for it. Interesting. It's probably not the way you do it, but you know what? I'm just going to go for it anyway. Stick the gear down. Jesus wept. Holy crap. Whoa! Okay, that was interesting. Don't know what's happening with the engines. The engines are a little bit off at the moment. We are going to just focus on trying to land this in strong wind. This has proven to be trickier than I thought, actually.
500.
Whoa! Come on.
400.
Come on.
300.
No.
200. 100.
Oh, I missed the target. Damn it.
50.
Just get it down.
20. 5.
That'll do. Okay, bizarrely, I don't know if you saw the revving of the engine then. I do not have anything on, which is speed for 160, nothing's on. Right, I might look into maybe trying that again. Does that count? Does count. What do we get? Okay, alright. Let's say a quick hello to Rob Brown playing Spotting. Good evening to you. It was Madeira. I don't quite know what was wrong with the engines then. So it also breaks down your points as well. So we landed with a smoothness of 852 feet per minute, which wasn't particularly smooth. but yeah, there you go. So that's what it does. Basically, it will break down your landing precision, how close you were to the center line, your ground roll, and your smoothness. So we try it again. Should we go again? Let me know. Ian, hello, good to see you. Nice landing. It wasn't bad. It was just a little bit too hard as well. Should we go again? Should I give it a try? See if I can beat it? Paul Hussey, good to see you. He says, evening everyone, Innsbruck would be interesting. Innsbruck is part of this, but you have to do it in a 747. So we'll definitely do that at some point. Shall I try this again? Should we go for it again? I'm thinking go for it again. I think we can do a lot better. One more go. One more go, because I weren't entirely sure what the engines were doing. Would you go away with this? Whatever, go away. Audi butter, no Lurpak landing there. Nope, absolutely not. Right, here we go then. So we've got 25 knots of wind. Max will know all about that. Right, here we go. Let's get into it. You see already the aircraft is trying to throw itself about. Yeah, no shit, that's overspeed. Can't work out what the engines are doing. Just take the wheels down, let's go for it. So we have got the crosswind, 25 knots. You can see the plane is being thrown about as well. It's probably not the right approach into it. I think you have to literally take that curvature, literally right in front of you. But it has put me here for some reason. Engines are constantly, well, the auto throttle is on. Don't know why they decided to put that on, but we'll go for it. We'll go for it. See if we can get a better score than 400. Was it 429,000, something like that? See if we can actually hit the target this time. Try and do it a little bit better. Whoa! Okay, we've got a bit of wind underneath the plane there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, 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 that's just the wind. Go away. Alright, so we're going to try and bring this baby down. In crosswind. Whoa, 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 nearly to the left. Bit of wind right underneath the wing there. Bit of power. Bring the nose down. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then.
100, 50, 40.
Oh, damn.
Retard 5.
Okay, not exactly smooth. He wants to be blown all the way. Okay, think that might have been a bit better. Alright, let's see what we got for that. It was actually worse. Oh, really? Was it really worse? I think we did slam it into the runway, didn't we? Oh yeah, we did, yeah. It was a lot worse. Wonderful. There you go. 378,054 points. That's why I said do not expect any top 10 scores. You ain't getting them. You are not getting them. Alright, let's leave Madeira. Let's leave Madeira. So yeah, 957 feet a minute is not good, basically. Alright, so we've got famous, epic, or strong wind. Let me know what you want. Somebody said about Innsbruck being on the list. It is there, and you have to land it in a 747. So Innsbruck is definitely on the list. So let me know what you want to see next. So I'll just quickly go through again. So we've got famous ones, which are basically like your standard landings at some sort of standard airports, basically like Calgary, Brisbane, Stockholm. What else we've got? Atlanta, Klagenfurt, New York, Rio de Janeiro, etc. Ian saying Kai Tak. Oddly enough, like at the beginning of this whole thing, like I said, Kai Tak is not actually a landing challenge, which is really bizarre. So at the end of the show, or before we close up, I will do Kai Tak in an A330neo, providing it plays ball. But I will do it. But it's weirdly not a landing challenge. Epic ones, of course, you've got short runways, long runways, and some sort of challenging approaches. Courchevel and Lucla is there. as well as Leon, Paro. I challenge you to land at Kaitak blindfolded. No, it's not happening. I'll end up in, I don't know, I'll end up at the actual, the Hong Kong new airport. Or, I don't know, I'll end up in Thailand or something. So you've got St Bart's there, Sabre is there. London City. I don't think City's on the list, if I'm honest. The other ones you got here, obviously Funchal we've done, Gibraltar is there. You got some interesting ones, Karama. Outer Scary, Southampton is there. Take your pick, really. What do you want to see? Do you want to see some scenic landings, or do you want to see Lukla in a 747? Can't be done because the challenge is literally, like I say, it would be done in a caravan, not once you pick it. So for example, if I click it, I'm just to make it a little bit, there you go, look, I can't click the aircraft. So it would be done in a caravan if you would like to see Lukla being done. As you see, I've done it before and it failed miserably. So if we'll save Lukla for a little bit later, but what do you want to see? You want to see famous? Do you want to see some more crosswind landings? Let me know. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you guys are picking it after the fact that we didn't do a show on Sunday because I wasn't very well. So this is almost like punishment. Also, I will point out the pinned comment at the top of the chat to support the channel and have your name in the credits on future streams or podcast. You can click the join button and support the channel for just £1.99 a month. You get the use of extra perks such as emojis and badges for how long you've been a member of the channel, and of course you will also get some sort of members only posts in the community section, and your name, again, like I said, will be thanked either during the middle of or at the end of the podcast show or streams or videos, as a little thank you for your generosity. So do feel free to hit that and support the channel. Who did I mention there? Let's have a look. JFK. I've just seen JFK be mentioned, so we'll do JFK in a 747. Fancy it? Let's go. Oddly enough, it's a revisit to what we did on Saturday when we flew Gatwick to New York, except we didn't come in on 3-1, we came in on 4 right. So I think we'll do 747. We'll do 747 into New York. Kathmandu is an interesting one. I've got to go by what's on the game. That's the thing. So I will constantly show you. I'll show you what's about, what's around, etc. And take it from there, really. So hopefully it should be a little bit easier with the 747 because it has the double bogey tilted landing gear. So it's a long approach, this one, to New York JFK's runway 31 left. But hope you're well. Yeah, hope you're well. There's some wonderful emojis, actually. I've just remembered there's a couple of really good emojis. One in particular, a lot of people will probably find quite funny if they become a member. Do you have a link, Tom? A link to what, Wayne? Right, should we go? Should we do it in the 747? In fact, it's already pressed go, so let's go for it. So, box standard landing. This is no crosswind or anything else. We are going far too quick. That does strike me. Why it set me in at? Why did it set me in at that speed then? Memberships. If you go onto the channel, Wayne, there is a button that says join. If you click the join button on my actual channel page, that's where you'll find it. It's still coming in quite quick, which does surprise me, but at the end of the day, they're not on about speed. They just want the precision of the landing. Plus, the 747 is an absolute bugger to fly anyway. So ignore the overspeed. I always put disclaimers out. I'm not a pro. I don't intend on being a pro pilot. So if it upsets you, then sorry, not sorry. Okay, so we are steadily going down. Not quite centered. We've got quite a way to go yet. That bit of concrete in front of us is not the start of the runway. We need to pull up a little bit. I'm not pinning my hopes on this at all. Alright, let's go. Right, down to 500 feet already. Doesn't fill me with confidence. God. No, no, up a bit more. A bit more. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Missed the bloody target, but it's fine. We are down. Not ideal. The apparently trademarked Queen of the Skies. Hey! Alright, so I'll take that. So that must have been quite smooth. But the problem is I really wanted to hit the target, but completely missed it. I'll have to do it on my laptop. Bloody iPhone, there's no join option. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it should be on there. I don't know what's that because I'm looking at it myself, but there might be a join option at some point on there. Right, let's have a breakdown. Let's have a look. 367 frames a minute. It's not as smooth as I thought. Precision was decent. Ground roll of 113 feet. I feel like we could do better. I feel like we could do a lot better. Wouldn't worry too much about being a pro. Did stuff I made an ass of it. Yeah, that's the problem. See, Virgin have called their latest A330 Queen of the Skies in memory of the of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. They have indeed. And there are some utterly stupid people out there that seem to think that Boeing have trademarked the Queen of the Skies as a thing, when legal documentation, if these stupid people did their research, would see that Boeing have filed for it, but they haven't actually received it yet. And Ian Hartley will also tell you that because he showed me the documentation. So yes, people crying over the fact that Queen of the Skies, when it's literally done about the Queen, and everyone whinging about the fact that the 747 is nicknamed that. Yes, it's nicknamed that, but it's not the legal name for it. So literally, suck one if you don't understand that. That's all I'm going to say. I think we could do a lot better than that. Should we try that again? Should we go for it again? I'll go for it again. Because I think we could do a lot better than that. I think we could definitely do a lot better. You get some right practices. One in here. Yeah, we also used to have one that modded the channel. There you go. Carl Crawford. I think Carl Crawford knows. Also, a lot of people were ripping into this one person as well. Apparently wants to make it all about him, so let's go for it. Right, let's go for the landing into 3-1 left again. I feel like we could do a lot better than 700,000. If we can send to the aircraft perfectly, we should be fine. I feel like we can get the 747 down smoother. Gemini Jets 330 fab release is Queen of the Skies. Yeah. What people don't understand is that Virgin have already named an aircraft Queen of the Skies, which was an A340, which was Golf Victor Echo India Lima. But people don't want to mention that because they've got their heads so far up their own ass they can't really see past anything else. So make of that what you will. Let's get this 747 down, shall we? Let's go for it again. I feel like we could do a lot better. I feel like we do a lot better than 700,000 points. I think we could break it. I'd like to break 1 million if possible. Never done that with a landing challenge yet. I've got a bit of gust. Actually, I thought there was. I didn't think there was much gust, but there is. There's a lot of gust in this one. Do it from inside the cockpit. Alright. I'm not happy about it. I'm more suited to the outside view, but we'll go for it. Gonna try it one time. I'm not comfortable with doing it from inside the cockpit. I'm not. I hate it. There's a spider on it. No, there isn't. Shut up. No, there isn't. Although part of me is half tempted to look now. I'm not going to. Right, flaps are down. I'm not happy at this. Don't like doing it from inside. I want to say we're centered, but I don't think we are. Oh God. Jesus Christ, that was hard. I did not enjoy that at all. That sounded like something went bang. Look, no spider, see? No spider. Okay, 538,000 points. To be fair, that wasn't as bad as I thought, but was it smoother? No, it wasn't. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. I don't like doing it on the inside. I hate it. I hate it with the passion. Right, that is New York done. I can't play racing games from inside view. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't land a plane from inside. Can't do it on the inside. Is St. Martin on the list? It is. It's not on this list though. It is under the. Gotta go back to the main menu for it though. Just bear with me while I do it. I'll show you where it is. I can do it if you want me to. It is. It's a landing or it's a challenge of some sort from I think one of the old flight sims. God Almighty, which one is it? it's either 2004, I think. 2004, something like that. And it says you got to land into thingy, land into St Martin in an A310. Did anyone order Flybe model from Gemini Jets? I received mine last week. It disintegrated in my hand. Quality control must have gone on strike. Yeah, I tend to stay well away from Gemini Jets now, because I don't think they're as good as they once were. There's a few models that are decent, but I go NG models all the way. Oh, we've got an unsubscriber. Obviously didn't like my view on the Virgin Queen of the Skies. Never mind. Thanks for stopping by, whoever you were. Need to be outside. If you need to be on the outside, why do you tell me to land it on the inside? Have a word. He's trying to put me off. Ian's just, yeah, I'm not going to hide that, Ian. Like, messaging me saying you're going to try and put me off. If we can break 1 million on this stream, I'll be very happy. But I doubt we will. Imagine there was a spider on your wall. Would you run away from your sim? 100% I would. And I wouldn't come back until it had gone. And the plane will probably still land better than if I was in control of it. So keep the suggestions coming. The only issue with picking actual airports is that when you finish it, you have to constantly go to the main menu, which takes a while to load up. So we'll keep the challenges to what's actually in the game first, and then we'll do Kaitak at the end as well. Your beard needs a shave. It actually doesn't. I actually trimmed it at the weekend. It was a lot longer than this. A lot longer than this. Probably need shaving around the sides and stuff, but I'm not at work for the next couple of days. So I feel like there's no real need to put any effort in. Is there a show on Sunday? There absolutely is. Yeah, it's a show we were supposed to do Sunday just gone, but I wasn't feeling very well. So it's the the story of BA-38 that came down 15 years ago. You can see the plane I last used. This was this morning. Flew the 777 just to test it from Rome to Dublin. It was a lovely flight. So you can expect that on the channel at some point. Forgive me. I've also just clicked the wrong thing. Didn't mean to do that. Not doing that yet. Right, activities. So the St Martin one is on the because it's obviously 40th anniversary. It's under the 40th anniversary challenges. So some of these have been on. Some of these have been on like older games before. Like it tells you which one the challenge is from. But here it is, FSX, Caribbean landing in a 310, and I think they do it in legs as well, I think. So if I were to click it, it would say like leg 1 is like from a particular waypoint of 11 minutes. So that's how long it would take. Is 11 minutes to take an A310 into St Martin. Why not try to do Top Gun Maverick landing? Because I don't have the expansion. I saw it actually before coming on here, and then I was like, it's not going to download in time, and then I have to restart it. So maybe I'll do it another time. Is Keflavik on the list? Let's have a look. I don't believe it is, but I know there is. Any 757 landings? Afraid not, because the 757 is not on the game yet. Although that is due to be released at some point this year, so you can count me in for purchasing that. I'm sure there is an Icelandic airport on here. I'm sure there is. I'm absolutely positive there is. This one. It's a fjordor. It's a fjordor. It's not a two-door, it's a fjordor. Is there. I can do that in a caravan if you like me to do that. Or you got these ones here as well. Let me know what you want to do. Do you want to see crosswind again? Do you want to see sort of more, you know, more of the more like the famous ones like Sabre, St. Bart's. You got Tegucigalpa. Tegucigalpa. In Honduras, Portimao. What do you want to see? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'll show you some of the other ones that we've got as well. So famous ones, as we just mentioned, are mainly like cities. Oh, Rock of Gibraltar. Gibraltar's been mentioned. St. Bart's is mentioned. Okay, so interesting. So Gibraltar is a strong wind one. And St. Bart's is just a standard epic one. Wayne Hartshorn, let's go prop aircraft. So if we're going to go prop, we are going to do St. Bart's, which is going to be done in a TBM 930. Should we do that one? Should we jump in at St. Bart's? It is it is the famous approach as well over the hill. So if you want to see it, Rio de Janeiro, it is on the list. It's on the list under famous. It takes you into not Santos Dumont, but it takes you into the main Rio airport. But you actually fly past Santos Dumont as well. So we do that. That's in a 320. We can definitely do that. But here is St. Bart's. Do we fancy it, or should we leave it for a second? Let's go. Wayne Hartshorn says let's go. I'm going to take his suggestion as a thank you for potentially joining the membership or the lounge crew. Is San Francisco on the list? I don't think it is, but we're going to go into the Caribbean this time. Somewhere we've not been on the sim just yet in terms of live stream, but we're going to go in. So it also tells you the approach that you're supposed to take as well. So we got 10 knots of of wind to contend with as well. This one will go horribly wrong. So I hope you're ready, because this is not gonna end well. Trust me, it's not gonna end well. And I'm also doing it on the outside because I'm not doing it on the inside. It's impossible. Can't do it. So you've got to come round the rock you can see there on the right hand side, and it's literally, as soon as you see the road, the runway is virtually right opposite it. So, oh, let's go. Let's go, let's do it. That's where we're aiming for. Oh, goodness me. Right, let's go. Prop time. Into St. Bart's. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, I'm not going to stick the landing gear down just yet. Ignore the lady. Yeah, Rob Brown says scramble the airport fire services. I would absolutely do that. You are probably going to need it. In fact, we are. Let's stick the gear down now, so at least we're ready. It's also worth noting I don't have these symbols that you see normally. Oh god, the sun's going to be right near us as well. Oh, for crying out loud. Right, literally, not a clue. Not a clue now, so I'm going in blind. Not a clue, so I've got to literally wait for that road to turn up. And I'm going to adjust it literally at the last minute. I think it's literally over there, isn't it? In fact, I'm almost certain it's around there somewhere. Yeah, so you see the symbols like the altitude and vertical speed and everything else. I don't normally have those on the screen. Can we see the road yet? Got a feeling it's there. I don't see it. Don't see it. Okay, we've horrifically done this wrong. We're going to just quickly adjust it. Sort of adjusted. Jesus wept. Oh, fuck me. Don't like these planes. No, we're going for a swim. I think we'll try it again. Ian will tell you, right? Ian will literally sit there, if he's still watching. Ian will tell you how difficult flying into St. Bart's is. It's horrific. Right. Okay, we'll try again. We'll go again. Now you understand why people are like, you've got to be trained for it. It was horrific. So bad. So bad. Yeah, we've reached destination of the beach. Basically getting you there exactly where you want to be. Ouch. Alright, let's go again. But trying to see the road is the difficult bit. I feel like I'm like going around that rock was far too much to the right. I've got a feeling there's a gap right in front of me. I've got a feeling it's there. I'm almost positive that's where it is. Right, we'll get there. The problem is with these like props and stuff, I hate flying them. I hate flying them because they're like impossible to land without bouncing. We keep it just above where we need to be. We've got the sun right in front of us as well, which is no good. I think it's around here, isn't it? I'm positive that's where it is. We'll get to the comments shortly. Is that it there? That's the road. See the road? Okay, okay, so I can see the runway, so we're good. We're good. Start bringing that power back. Dip the nose down. Jesus wept. Alright, better. Okay, so I hit the target, which I think is decent. Boom! Much better. Stick it in your pipe. Let's go. What do we get? Oh! Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. So close to that 1,864,000. Rate the landing. I think it was alright. Let's have a look at the breakdown. Jack Rolls, hello, welcome to the show. 381 feet per minute. Decent other than that. Do you know what? I will take it. I'll take a B. Because that is very tricky. It's very tricky to do. But I will take it. Could you have done better? Let me know. Could you have done better? if you could do better, and so I know some of you will be lying to say that you would do better. At least you would beat the Germans to the Sun Loungers by going. Told you, it's direct service. Like, I don't know how didn't get an A for that. Straight to the beach. That's what you want. Looks a tricky plane to land. It's very tricky because the problem is like trying to land it smoothly is just, it's impossible. When me and Ian do the multiplayer version, and we attempt to land here, we did it in Grum and Goose. It was just an absolute nightmare, and he will tell you that it was just an absolute nightmare to actually try and land the damn thing there. Anything with like this kind of wheel in particular, it's just, yeah, very, very tricky. Next time, just skip to the seaplane challenge. You're rotten, you lot, honestly. Got an old classic for dinner. Jack, your dinner should be ready in about 40 minutes. Somebody let Jack know at 20 to 9 his dinner will be finished and ready to go, so he doesn't have to wait. Alright, what do you want to see next? What do you want to see next? Bring it in. Bring it in. What do you want to see? Which one do you want to see next? We can go for some more sort of simple Abelvold Salgaren. Forgive me if I've butchered your name, I probably have. Welcome to the stream. It says strong wind. Alright, strong wind it is. I think we should go back to strong wind. Alright, so strong wind. Here's your round of, or here's your list of destinations. I did see that Innsbruck got mentioned, which would be a fantastic one to do. In a 747, I would be virtually nigh on impossible, I think. But I'm willing to give that a try. But moving on from that lot, you've got Düsseldorf, Punta Resi, Alten Rhein, LPMA, Portugal. I think we have just done that one. I will point that out at the beginning of the stream. We did do that, so we have done Funchal. You can catch that back at the beginning of the stream. There, we took 2-3 goes, I think it was, something like that. Very tricky. Yeah, very, very tricky. When the smoke detector is going off, yeah. I like it. Carl Crawford saying Germany. Let's have a look at the German options that we have. So German options, we have got Düsseldorf, just Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf in a 747 in strong wind. What are we saying? Because Kaitak is to come at the end of the show. Abel saying yes, Germany. Let's go. Let's roll. Düsseldorf in the 747. Now I've actually got this as scenery, so oh, is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. Yeah, I've got this as scenery, so this should look exactly like it should. We're going in on 2-3 left. Could be interesting. And we're going to have the sun right in our face as well, which is going to be wonderful. Alright, Düsseldorf it is. Get your suggestions in for the next challenge. Let's go. Düsseldorf. There's your approach. That's what it's asking you to do in strong wind. Feel free to support the stream through Super Chats or join the membership by pressing join on the homepage of the channel. You get some little extra perks and you get your name put into future videos as a little thank you, and you also get shout outs as well mid video. So if you fancy that and fancy the recognition for your wonderful support, then hit the join button. Any Aussie options? There are. In the famous one, I believe Brisbane is on there as well in the 320 Neo. I wonder if it's probably going to chuck my scenery into it, isn't it? So 747 is a bugger to fly with no wind. We'll see how we do it. We'll see how it goes with wind. I'm not confident. If I'm going to be completely honest, I am not confident in this at all. YouTube still says it's $4.99. Does it? Is it? It shouldn't be, because I changed it. I'll have a look at it in a second. It's definitely not $4.99. I know that much. Yeah, I can't do it. Right, let me do this one, and I'll have a look and see, because I'm certain I deleted it. And then put it up as $1.99. Does it actually say $4.99 still? Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. I've got 25 knots of wind at 300 to contend with. I think it is loading my scenery into it. One of the mods that are watching at the moment, can you please have a check on the membership, please, and see if it still says $4.99, please, whilst I do this Dusseldorf landing. Jack or Ian, one of the two, if you could. Serena's in there? Yes, it does. Wayne Hartshaw with a super chat because I couldn't find the join button. Thank you very much. I think you can only find it on computer, I think. Right, okay, so I'll have a look. But thank you for the super chat, Wayne. Very, very kind. I will have a look into this. Right, let me get the Dusseldorf one done. But I think it has loaded my scenery into it. So this should be interesting. God. Oh, look at it. Alright. Jesus, wet. We've been properly chucked into this one. Oh my God, right, okay. 2-3 left we're going into. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Jesus Christ. Right. Gotta concentrate on this one. Oh, goodness me. Oh my God, right. Oh, jeez, jeez. Oh my God, this is worse than Madeira. Just trying to correct the... Oh my God, right. We'll go full flaps. Oh my God. This is going to go wrong. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jeez, that speed is just, it goes up and down, up and down. Oh my god. Like, mad respect to the pilots right now that actually have to do this. Oh my goodness me. Right. Everyone clap. No, don't. Well, I mean, it's not going to be the best, trust me. You see now, this plane is crabbing right now. Holy shoot. Right. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, oh my god. Jesus wept. Right. Oh my god, the concentration. Oh, jeez. Where's that box? Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Alright, do you know what? Just get it down. Oh, fucking hell. Whoa! Alright, do you know what? Oh, wow. Alright, okay. I'm going to return to that very shortly. Oh, that was a mess. Oh, my goodness me. Right, I'm going to return to that in a sec. Oh dear. Right, are we smooth? That's what I want to know. No, we're lagging, aren't we? Jesus. Right, hang on. Right. I'm trying to do far too many things at once here. So it's slightly lagging. I will return to that in a second. I just want to have a look at the things. The Ernie things. Just have a look at the membership. Just bear with me 2 seconds. We will return to it. So that's interesting because I'm looking at my memberships now and it says it's $1.99 and $4.99 has been deleted. So is that definitely what it is? Like, there's no options or anything else? Can someone clarify that with me just while I go through that? Because all I've got literally as I'm looking at it is $1.99, but my $4.99 is cancelled out. One of the mods can help me out on that, please. Just the one option of $4.99. I don't get it. I don't get it then because it's unless. Oh. Alright. Okay. No, I know where I've gone wrong. It's alright. I've done it. I've done it. I forgot to publish it. Alright. So if you look now, it should now be $1.99. It should now show $1.99. If somebody can confirm that while I restart the Dusseldorf one here. Just like the stream view, thank you very much. Sorted now, Tom. Thank you, Carl, for checking. Yeah, it's because I basically forgot to... Hang on. Yeah, so it's because I forgot to publish the approval. So we should be good. So $1.99 for a, yeah, $1.99 to become a member now. Can you drop a link in the chat? Let's see if I can do it that way. One of the mods, please, if you can put a link, if it's at all possible to drop a link in there. If you could. Can't trust Tom to set the right membership payment, let alone land a plane on Flight Sim, as we've just seen. Thank you. Right, let's go again. I do not trust myself. I do not trust myself with this.
3, 1.
Right, let's get the flaps down, ready to go. Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop that dancing right now. Right, I'll get to the chat shortly. Just bear with me. Dancing on ice with this damn thing. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Right, okay, well, let's start turning in. It is literally worse than Madeira. How does that happen? Right, as long as we can try and line up here. Just ignore the overspeed. It's definitely not overspeeding. Cole Crawford is a member. First member to join. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll have a look at that again in a sec. Just bear with me. Oh, jeez. No! Go. There's fuck all wrong with it. Go away. Right, let's go. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Okay. No. Stop dipping down. Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Right, I'm going to try and bring that speed right back now. Because we're coming in way too hot. Jesus. Right, brace yourselves, everyone. Brace, brace, brace. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brace, brace, brace. Jesus, 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 get it down. Yay. Going off the end of the runway yet. That was not good, and the camera angle was all wrong. That was crap. Man, that runway, that angle was, I did not expect that angle. But we got it down. I'm not expecting big points out of this, and I don't want to do it again. Yeah, 200. Could have been a lot worse, actually, to be fair. I think that could have been a lot worse. Quick breakdown. 918 frames a minute. Sorry, feet a minute. I think it could have been a lot better. Probably should have been a lot better, but who cares? I was on the runway anyway, so it's fine. All right, that'll do for that one. No, we'll come back and visit that another time. Right, so quickly, Carl Crawford, first member of the lounge crew. Welcome, sir. Thank you for the. I'm trying to think of the word now. What was it? What's the word I'm thinking of? Contribution. Yes, thank you for the contribution. Welcome, welcome. I'll get it done for Sunday. My laptop at work, says Wayne. That's fine. I heard someone say brace, brace, brace. Yeah, that wasn't just me saying it. There was probably a load of people saying it. I don't think you can join on a mobile device. It has to be done on a desktop. On a desktop YouTube page. It might be worth a shout doing it that way. If you've got like what's the equivalent of like Safari on Android and things like that, and you log into YouTube that way, I think that might be a good option. See if you can join that way. But if anyone wants to join Carl Crawford in becoming a member, you will get shout outs in the future videos and streams as well. You'll have your name pop up at the end at the credits as a thank you, and of course there'll be some shout outs. You'll get your own personal shout out in the video sort of halfway through sort of thing. So of course you get use of wonderful little emojis which are going to be added to over time as well. Android use Google. Yeah, so I would say do that then. See if you can log it in through Google. Yeah, see if you can do it in through Google. If not, then just wait for the PC sort of thing. Right, what do you want to see next then? I think Australia was mentioned, wasn't it? If I'm correct, in the 320. So the options you had were Brisbane. I think it was just Brisbane. But you've also got Wollongong. I'd subscribe, but I've had to subscribe to an underpants subscription. It's not step one, is it? The bamboo pants. We've got Sydney, Brisbane, or Wollongong. What do we fancy in Australia? Carl saying Sydney. Brace for the Code Brown. I think that is the nickname we'll give it now. Code Brown. Rob Brown saying Sydney as well. I think Sydney's going to be the option, isn't it? Should we go Sydney? Go for the nice scenic run into Sydney. Everyone's saying Sydney. Let's go for Sydney. Max saying that he's about to do Shannon to London City. What, just the takeoff? Or are you doing the full landing as well? Because we never see the landing. Right, so we're going in on 16 right over Sydney. Again, another airport I've not visited yet on the sim, so this should be quite an interesting route. With Tom's landings, it should be Skidney. Very good. Very good. Very good. That's why I'm here to entertain you lot with these landings. Because you lot can just come up with some wonderful names. Skidney. Very good. Very good. Straight in to runway 16. We've got headwind of 8 knots to deal with on this approach. Don't forget, of course, Saturday we have got the full flight from Keflavik in Iceland to Liverpool on board Play Airlines A320neo. So this will give me some good practice at least on the 320neo. But yes, so Carl's name will be the first one on the next stream, probably at the the Saturday show, I think. Get a special shout out mentioned for Carl. If you want to have your shout outs as well and put your names as as recognition for your wonderful generosity. That was the word I was thinking of, generosity. For your very nice generosity, follow in Carl Crawford's steps and hit the join button. And I'll give you a nice shout out. Now, I don't have Sydney's thingy, so alright, here we go. That's right, I wonder why it was taking a little bit longer. Don't be alarmed, it's not what it looks like, really. Alright, 320 Neo, one of my favourite planes to fly on the sim. I'm going to go to the outside. To trailer park, go around the outside. Right, auto throttle off. We're going to fly this baby in ourselves into that runway there that I can see. Full flaps. Going over Sydney. So, actually, while I'm approaching Sydney, I kind of need some feedback from, obviously, Saturday's flight that we did from Gatwick to New York. Was it too long? Would you rather see shorter flights, or do you want to see some more longer flights with sort of some things thrown in between, sort of thing? Like, we'll throw some games in there as well, just to pass the time, sort of thing. Was it too long? Would you prefer shorter flights? Because I quite enjoyed doing it, actually. I dipped in and out. Did some things. Allowed everybody to kind of just take a break. But let me know if you want to see some more long haul flights on the channel. Okay, I feel like we might be a bit too high here. Speed seems okay. A bit more. You can see the box there. We're approaching that box that we need to get down on. This is the angle I was looking for. Here we go. Get on that box. Get on that box. No, it was still hard. God damn. Where am I going wrong with it? I feel like I want to do that again. God damn. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. It's that. Jesus wept, honestly. Yeah, that was hard, wasn't it? The in-flight entertainment on Norse was done. That's because yeah, I know. So I'm saying, like, if we'll chuck some games in, sort of thing, as we do it. If you want to see long haul flights, then we'll do, we'll chuck some games in. I'm going to restart that one. I feel like I can do it. Just got to remember it's got a long runway. O'Leary would be high-fiving you. He certainly would do. It's probably the hardest landing we've had so far, and there's been no crosswinds or anything. Didn't have Candy Crush in the games. I might do some games and stuff if we do long haul next. I've got a few ideas for long haul. Just popping into Lurker's Lounge. Need to sort stuff work out there. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. So we're here for about another half an hour or so. So we're not going to do all the landing challenges, and we'll come back and do another stream like this another day. I feel like I can do it. Get it to there. Jack Rolls, Tom, I got a feeling the next 787 is the 9 coming in 2 weeks. I've also got a feeling as well. It's called Trap Wind. Max will tell you all about that. Okay, right. Drop my speed. Are you actually telling me how to fly? I've seen you land on the runway and bounce this thing onto its roof. I'm not going to drop the speed down just yet. That's coming in a bit high. Gonna miss that box. Yeah, oh yeah, God, are we high? Holy moly, are we high? How did that happen? Get it down. Who cares? Get it down. Go again. In fact, no. Let's go again. Not happy with that.
40, 25.
It's fine. I wasn't actually controlling it then. I was hoping to try and press restart. Speed needs to be about 140. Yeah, I know. I know. I wasn't quite paying attention. You never dropped your speed when I said. Oh, I wasn't controlling it. Like when it touched down, I wasn't controlling it because I was trying to hit the escape button. Have you tried the A318? I have. Oh, Ark, look at you, look. Look at you lot, look. Pro pilots out there. Goodness me. Armchair pilots. I'm kidding. Right, bear with me. Stop it. Something different. I think you should all drop the speed. Drop in the speed. We're all good. We're all good.
1,000.
Tell you what, it's a good thing I'm not a snowflake, innit? Getting criticised all the time and then go and cry about it. Good thing I don't do that. It's all about learning, it absolutely is. I'm not a pro pilot, I've been playing flight sim for years. I just do it my own way. I learn certain things every now and again. PMDG 737 being the latest.
400. 300.
No, why are you lagging for? Stop now, don't do this. Not now, not now.
200.
Not now.
100. 50. 40. 30. Retard.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That still sounded and felt quite different, like quite hard. But I think that was definitely a lot better. Right, let's see what we got. Oh, we still can't do it. Still can't get there. We must be off by like a little bit. How hard was it? Oh, it was. Do you know what? It was still. Right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Still a little hard, on the hard side at least. But other than that, I will take it. I will take it. We'll leave Sydney for now because we'll get a few more done. We'll come back and visit that, I think. But we're getting closer to the million. A few skid marks, yes, probably. I don't know what it is. I don't know. We'll do a few more, and then we'll do the Kaitak one. All right, we'll do Kaitak just to end it. Right, what do you want to see then? Do you want to see famous, epic, or strong wind? Let me know. It's the hardest sim to land softly. Do you know what? It really is. It really is. Like FSX and FS like 2004, not an issue. Not an issue. And I've got videos on my phone of the recordings of the landings that I did. And like absolutely smooth. There are some of them that are actually on the on my Instagram, I think. But this game is just, it's impossible to land smoothly, and I don't know why. Don't know why. It's impossible. Rob Brown saying Rio, which I think is under. Not this one. Famous, I think. There. So I got a C grade from doing it before. So you fly into Galileo Airport, but you do go past Santos Dumont, which is there. So it takes you, I believe, from about just out here, and then you have to swing it round onto the runway. I'm happy to do Rio if people think, yeah, if people want to see Rio, let's go Rio. What you thinking? Jack's Nan is 89 this Sunday. Remind me, because we'll give her a shout on the show. But yeah, if we wanted to see Rio, let's go into Rio, shall we? Rio works. Let's go into Rio. Her name is Rio and she dances like that. Alright, so that's the route that we're taking. We go past Santos Dumont, which is a wonderful airport if you've never flown into there on the sim as well. That is a fascinating airport. Very short runways. You booked the departure day tickets yet? Not yet. Not yet. I am getting around to doing it. They don't tend to sell out quickly anyway. So I will be doing that for Riyadh this year. Jim Gemmell reminding Jack that his dinner is ready in 4 minutes. That's if the smoke alarm hasn't gone off and the place hasn't burnt down to the ground yet. Mind you, if Jack's house had burnt down, his dinner still would be a little bit underdone according to him. 8 knots of wind as we go into runway 33, I believe. So there is Santos Dumont there, so we are going to go past that. Go to the outside. So there you go, right below us is the wonderful, wonderful airport that I will feature at some point. Let's just, I'll take a look here. So that's where not the statue of Jesus normally is around there. But look how close those runways are there. Wonderful, like, regional airport. Now I've lost where I'm supposed to go. Bugger. Oh, bugger me, it's there, look, that's fine. It's fine, it's literally there. Yeah, it's a wonderful little airport. Very, very tricky to fly out of as well because the runways are so short. I think the right-hand runway is actually shorter than the other, but both are still incredibly short.
2,500.
That's one place I would love to visit is Rio. Jack, the closest you'll get to Rio is the tinned drink. I've got no idea if I'm lined up here. Okay, not too bad. Right, see how we can do here. Start dropping the speed. Sun is directly at us.
1,000.
Right, auto throttle is now off. I believe that is the runway below there. At least I hope it is. Or could Harrison Ford it and land it on the taxiway? What do you think? No, you bugger. No. I want to get a better view of it.
500.
That day.
400.
Jesus.
200. 100.
Right, here we go.
60, 50, 40, 20, 5.
Still hard, damn it. Oh, it's virtually impossible, literally. I mean, I'll take the score. The score's great. It's getting that down. Which is... Oh, it's just impossible. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll come back to it. We'll leave Rio for the minute. We'll kind of get one or two more done. And then we'll do Kaitak to end. Right. So, let's have some suggestions then before we do Kaitak. Do you want to do Strong Wind? Do you want to do Epic? Of course, you've got Courchevel, which is there. What's the statue in Rio called? Jesus. Or Bejesus. Or Jesus. Depending on which one you want to call it. Well, do you want to see Famous, Epic, or do you want to go for a Strong Wind one again? Because I think everyone likes the Strong Wind one. I know Innsbruck was mentioned. So I'm thinking potentially to do Innsbruck. Yeah, Christ the Redeemer. Or Bejesus the Redeemer. Carl is saying Innsbruck. Ian saying Strong Wind. Innsbruck 747. Does that sound like fun? It's not something I would normally do because you can't normally get 747 into Innsbruck. I'm sure you can't. In fact, I'm absolutely positive you can't. So 747 is going to be an interesting shout. Innsbruck. People want to see Innsbruck in a 747. Here we go. I have the scenery for this, so this might load a little bit slower than normal. But that is the airport of Innsbruck, it looks like. Oh, okay, interesting. So we're not actually coming in on 08, which is what I thought we would be. We're actually coming in this way. That is interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So we're not navigating around the mountains now. We're just going to go straight in. Interesting. I thought they would have maybe made the challenge going in that way. Very interesting. It's literally just a straight in approach by the looks of it. 25 knots of of wind though, Christ. I'm not expecting to get good points out of this. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm expecting this to go horrifically wrong. So because I've got the scenery for it, it's going to take some time to get into it. It'd be nice if there was no snow, so I can actually see the runway. Anyway, if you want to see some more videos like this, landing challenges and things like that, there are some missions on here as well, so we can do some missions one night as well. If you want to see some more of these little things, as well as obviously flights, let me know. Any feedback is always appreciated. It's not. Do you know what? It really isn't going to be easy. It is not going to be easy at all. I don't know why they've put the 747 on here, on this particular route. It's not something I'd normally fly into Innsbruck anyway. The last time I flew into Innsbruck was last week, and I did that in an A319. So, God help, putting it into a. It's the largest plane that's been in there is a 767. Am I right? I'm sure a 767's been into Innsbruck. But it's not going to be easy. It's a short runway as well. Oh Jesus! Right. Okay. Yeah. So it is taking its time because I do have the scenery. That's the only problem. So don't be alarmed. In the meantime, smash a like if you're enjoying this kind of feature. Oh, jeez Louise. Right. In fact, there is a bit of traffic there, because that's part of the scenery, though, which is a 757. Oh, God help me, honestly. Get your speed down quick. I'm going to have to. Here we go. To the outside. Right, speed right down. This is strong wind. So flaps are coming out, sticking the gear out. Here we go. Gear is coming down, that's fine. That speed ain't coming down. Come on, get down. Get down, speed. My throttle is literally all the way back. Jesus wept. Pull up, maybe. This might be a hot landing. Come on, speed right down. Come on. Jesus Christ. No, it's that speed don't want to come down. Literally got the throttle right back right now.
1,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right, brace yourselves, everyone. This is not going to be pretty. Oh my God.
500.
Oh Christ in heaven.
400.
Shit. Jesus Christ. Come on.
300.
Come on. Come on. Speed is all the right. Like, I've got no throttle on right now.
200.
Gonna have to grease this real. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna make it. No, don't touch down yet.
30.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, that was no good. We're gonna have to restart that, I think. Right. I've got a feeling we'll probably have to restart that. Okay. I'm not taking that as an actual score because of the lag. So we'll go again. We'll go again. It's not my computer. My computer can handle it. It is honestly, it's like the servers. We'll go again. We'll go again. And the problem is as well, the 747 on this game is the physics behind it aren't brilliant. So it will stop a lot shorter than it actually can. There's the 757. Alright, let's go again. Alright, throttle's going back. Use the speed brake. I don't have time to whip into the cockpit to use it. I'll let the flaps do their thing. It's fine. If I just start pulling up a bit, that speed will come down. When we're a bit high anyway. Once the flaps are fully extended, the speed will start to come down. Come on. Come on. Alright, don't lag on me. Let's make this a good one. At least before Kai-Tak. Let's make this a good one. Woo! Oh my God.
400.
Coming in hot.
300.
Coming in hot.
200. 100.
Woo!
20.
No. Did I not touch down before then? Felt like a touchdown before then, but obviously not. Alright, let's see what we did. Oh, it still wasn't good enough. Oh, I mean, get lost. Was it really that difficult? Was it that hard? I didn't think it were. Well, maybe a little bit. Bloody hell. Alright, do you know what? Let's go out of it. Let's go out of it. Let's go on to Kaitak. Let's get it ended. Alright, let's go Kaitak. Finish the stream with the one everyone wants to see. I didn't think it warranted 845 feet per minute. I'm certain it wasn't that hard, and I think it would have been a lot. I don't know, just didn't sound like it. Just didn't feel like it was 845 feet per minute. Yeah, don't forget to click the like button if it's not already clicked. Thank you for the support there, Carl. Of course, if you are new around here as well, do hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel out a lot. So we go towards our end of 2023 goal of 3,000 subs. Not that we're thinking that far ahead anyway. It's far too early to be thinking about the end of 2023. Quizness Jet returns on the 19th of February as well. For Quizness Jet 2, the current champion is of course Steve. We got some wonderful contestants looking to take the crown off Steve, and of course there is room for some more. So if you want to come and play the aviation quiz game, Quizness Jet, drop me a message on social media. You can find those in the description below. And we'll book your name in for Quizness Jet 2, which is on February the 19th. The challenges will be announced closer to the time as well. I need to get revenge. Jack, if you want to put your name forward again, do, let's say, drop me a message. If you want to take part once again, as long as you don't put your camera to the point where you're hanging upside down, like you did in the first show, then, then you're good to go. Wayne Hartshorn, I'd be happy to do. He's attracted it now. I think it was a model rating show. That sounds like fun. We could do that. I think we mentioned it before. Model Mania, I think we were going to call it. Definitely on the cards at some point. There's my wonderful Alitalia 777 that I used earlier today. Right, here we go then. Let's go into Kaitak. So we're going to make it daytime as well. Rate your models. Yes, go for it. Absolutely, get part of it, Wayne. Alright. So we are going to go for... Here we go. We're actually going to do it. I'm going to rub the snowflakes up the wrong way. Let's go for it, shall we? Providing it actually does work this time. We're going for... Ignore that. That's a V. There is a V. They fixed it. Let's just change that because I'm very particular when it comes to... It doesn't do it. Alright, screw it. Let's just go for a test flight sort of thing. Alright, Queen of the Sky, the Virgin A330neo. Ooh, controversial for the snowflakes. Oh no, we don't want that, do we? We want that as the approach. Okay. I'm not doing it in the dark. Not a hope in hell. Alright, I'm gonna put it back here because what it does is it doesn't point me in the direction I need to go. So some famous points. There's a check. Where's the checkerboard then? Around there or something, wasn't it? Screw it. See if I can line this up properly. So we're going to go about here as the departure. We're going to go. $7 miles out. There's no approaches either, which is the annoying thing. So we are literally going to have to just wing it ourselves. But I can't remember where that checkerboard is. Is that it there? It's not it there, is it? I don't even know if I'm looking anymore. Are you planning to do the British Airways A318 from Shannon to London City? I will probably do the long haul route if I'm honest. Have I frozen on my phone? No, I thought I did. I describe for Gemini jets, absolutely. Yeah, Gemini jets aren't very good at the moment. I stay well away from them. Where is that checkerboard? Am I looking? I'm looking in the right place, aren't I? That's the runway there. You come in over the top there, past that there. So it's like literally here, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Right, do you know what? Let's just balls to it. Queen of the Skies, A330. Let's go. Dedicating this one to the snowflakes of the world. So we are using the Headwind A330 Neo. I do have issues with this aircraft, so I don't know if it's going to properly work or not. Ignore that, it won't load after 30 minutes. It shouldn't do. Who run the world? Snowflakes. Who run the world? Snowflakes. We'll have 2 cracks at kite attack. Just for your entertainment, so get ready to clip. Get ready to record the funny bits. I must admit, the Headwind 330 Neo is very good. It's very good when it works. But I have had issues with it to the point where I've stopped flying it. And of course the 330 is pretty much known as the butter machine. So there's a lot of pressure at the moment. I've flown it in a proper simulator and managed to nail it. So, I mean, flight sim shouldn't be too difficult, should it? Really. At some stage as well, I will do a Flight 2 Kiteac as well on the channel. Ah, no. Eh? What? Why has it done that? Right, okay. Right, let's just pause. Let's pause. Hold on.
Flight space prepare for takeoff.
Okay. Game decided to throw a wobbly. Bear with me.
Descend and maintain 2,300 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 1 tree approaching Airbus 428.
Oh my god. Right. This is the issue that I have, okay? Let me put the weather to
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the flight deck captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin and galley car shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
interesting. That's new. Right, here's the issue that I've got. Okay? I cannot get into the cockpit. No matter how hard I try, it will not allow me to get into the cockpit, which is why I can't fly the damn thing. The other issue I'm facing is it's put me, okay, so there, that is Kaitak. That's Kaitak there. I'm at 41,000 feet. Okay, so I can't fly the Neo. I can't fly the 330 Neo. It's like it's broken. It doesn't allow me to go into the cockpit. So I'll come out of it. We'll go again. Faring Travels. I have dropped the membership down to $1.99 a month, so it's a little bit more affordable for people. Again, it's not necessary. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. There was a lot going on with that 330 Neo. I don't particularly know. I've never heard the pilot voices or anything else like that before. So I'm going to choose not to do it. But I also have to be very careful for it not to put me in at 41,000 feet. So we'll do Kaitak and then we'll be out of here. Would the 737 MAX be good? The 737 MAX is pants on this game. Purely because the thing doesn't start up without actually manually starting it properly with like cheats and things like that. So for example, it won't actually power up. So I've also got to be very, very careful what I pick. I do have the horrible Project Megapack A330. I could potentially use that. 757 possible. If it was in the game, it'd be possible. Unfortunately, it's not. Not yet, anyway. But they are due to release the 757 at some point. This year, at least. So we're looking forward to it. Was it Virgin's now lost flight complete with? I don't know what it is. It's the 330 Neo. Every time I fly it or try to fly it, it doesn't put me in the cockpit. I don't know why, because it's a wonderful plane to use, but it's broken. It's broken all of a sudden. I can't get into the cockpit with the camera, so it's virtually impossible to do anything with it. My other theory that I'm thinking now is it's potentially crashed my computer or crashed the game. So I'm literally sitting there waiting. Oh, there we go. So we're fine. So you see how good it looks. but it just doesn't run at all. Well, it flies, but it's just. The other option I've got is one I think that would be quite interesting, is the 787-8. If we take it in Boeing colours, maybe. Let's go Boeing colours. Not with an Airbus call sign. not with an Airbus call sign. If we just go with Boeing. Right, so what we're going to do to save the problems, I'm going to take off from Hong Kong. And then go into there. So it's a very, very short flight. Oh, I don't want live weather. No, let's not do live weather. Let's just do it as cirrus clouds. Because we want to kind of actually see it. Right, yeah, do it like that. At least we can actually do something. May I know what freeware aircraft are coming to the Xbox? Apart from possibly, I mean, freeware, I don't know. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't know. I just know that the 380 possibly could. There are freeware aircraft to be released. Like the Airbus A220, that's supposed to be released at some point as well. 41,000 feet out. X marks the spot patches. Yeah, literally, I'm gonna have to nose. You know, if I started off like literally, literally like that, nosedive it just straight in. But no, just I'm gonna do what I did on the simulator, which was on the real simulator that I went on, was take off from Hong Kong, Chet Block Airport, and then go over to Kai Tak that way. It's about like 4 or 5 minutes, if that. So we'll do that. We'll get one crack at it in decent weather on board the 787-8. And then go from there. Does an A319 or A318 both cruise at 41,000 feet? Yeah, unless you Google it, possibly. Possibly. It should tell you when you pick them on the game. It should tell you. So last, I'm going to try and attempt to do this whilst the 787 loads. I like the 787 on this game. Dash 10 is wonderful. And then we recently released 787-8 for those that have the premium version.
Hong Kong Tower, Boeing 428 ready for IFR departure to runway 07.
Let it catch up with itself first. It will catch up first. So there she is.
Boeing 428 altimeter, 29er.9er, 2 wind trees, aero tree at 4. Cleared for takeoff runway 07 right. Cleared for takeoff runway 07 right, Boeing 428.
Oh blimey, what's happened there? Well, that's interesting. We've got no fly. What's happened there? I've not seen that before. That's interesting. I'm going to have to look at that. We don't need it. We don't need it. It's fine. We're only heading over to thingy. So there is the 787-8. A modded version. Alright, let's do this. I think it's because we've loaded it in a different way. You should have this lot running. For some reason we don't. Hey ho, never mind. Right, let's go. There you go. There's 787-8. Recently freeware.
Boeing 428 contact Hong Kong departure on 122.0.
So we're going to hand fly this.
122.0 Boeing 428. Hong Kong departure Boeing 428 is at 1,400 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Boeing 428 Hong Kong departure altimeter 29.9.
She's a beaut.
As planned.
She is wonderful.
Boeing 428, you are 14 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 13 approach.
Right, so
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 13 approach. Boeing 428.
does look too short and stubby, doesn't it? But it is. It's basically it's a modded version of the 787-10 that's on this game. Alright, so Kai Tak, you can see it, is there. That's where Kai Tak is. So we're not going to need the map no more. So, I'm going to give it a go. Kai Tak this. Problem I've got is I can't see the beacons at the moment. So I'm trying to remember whereabouts they are. So we'll drop the flaps right down, we'll bring the gear out. Get her ready for the turn.
428, please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
I can't remember for the life of me how you're supposed to approach it. Don't see beacons.
Boeing 428, please expedite your climb 11,000 feet.
No, go away. You want to see beacons? fear. Might be alright.
Boeing 428 Airport is at your 1 o'clock, 2 miles. Climb and maintain 2,100 feet. Report runway in sight.
Oh, lag. No, stop this.
Boeing 428 has the runway in sight.
For fuck's sake.
You are 2 miles northwest of Victor.
Ah, come on. Stop this now.
Contact tower on 11.
Alright, you know what? Just for entertainment purposes, I am going to go round.
Climb and maintain 2,000 feet. Tower on 118.7.
Absolute piss take. What are you doing?
Tower Boeing 428 1 mile southwest inbound visual runway 13 approach.
Boeing 428 tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind tree 0 tree at 4.
Don't understand why it's lagging.
Runway 13 approach.
Go round again.
Cleared visual runway 13 approach Boeing 428.
It's just a sim after all. Proper annoyed with that. Massively annoyed. Because I've not done anything. There's no add-on to this at all. Just going to put that out there. There's no add-on. This is the in-game airport. Just irritating. Just proper irritating at the minute. My PC can handle it, that's the problem. And you can see the buildings that were like disappearing and coming back again, but the servers were just having an absolute field day with it.
Follow the Boeing on base. Wind tree 0 tree at 4. Cleared to land runway 13.
Cleared to land runway 13 Boeing 428.
I'll get to your comments again shortly, just bear with me. Like I say, I am just going to hand fly this in. Right, attempt number 2. Oh, there's the beacons. Might just be a little too high here, so we're going to dip the nose. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. For fuck's sake, man. Ridiculous. Anyway, there's Kaitak. There is no traffic on. There's no nothing. This is all running's fine. The moment I get over here, look, oh, the game decides no thank you.
Boeing 428 contact ground on 121.6.
Honestly.
121.65
Leave it there.
for Boeing 428.
Leave it there. Honestly, proper nightmare. When it's in, when it works. When it works, it's absolutely fine. When it has issues like that, where you can literally see there's nothing on my screen, right? Nothing on my screen at all. And it takes an absolute age to do what it needs to do, because the game is such an absolute piece of pants. I don't know. But we finished with a kind of butter landing on the 787-8. This plane will feature in a flight in the future. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like on the on the stream or on the video. Or if you're new around here and you like what you see and want to see some more in the future, drop a sub. And of course, but not much, if any. No, not at all, Jim. There is nothing left at all. They've implemented it well into the game. The problem is that the servers take an absolute age to load the buildings and everything else in there, so it messes your landing up completely. It's an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. If you want to follow in Carl Crawford's footsteps and become a member of the lounge crew, hit the join button on the home page. You have to do it on the browser or do it through your phone on Google, and do it on a web browser on your phone, and join Carl there. He'll get a shout out in the next video as well, and if you want to join him, that's how you do it. When are we next? Saturday we're live for the Flight Sim flight from Keflavik down to Liverpool. We'll do some more challenges at a later date. We won't do it as a regular thing because there's only so many you can do. And maybe we'll do something like this as well. We'll end it with another sort of difficult approach, and we'll try and do this again, and I'll try and get the settings down so that it doesn't actually mess it up. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully this is also made up for the fact that we didn't have a show on Sunday, but until then I will see you lot on Saturday morning, 11 o'clock UK time. 11 o'clock UK time for some more. Let's just put that there. Yeah, there you go. For some more fun and games. Take care, everybody, and see you on Saturday.